Oh yeah, it's feeding time, guys. It's feeding time. Let's go and give a little more, actually. Oh, that's a lot. Look at them, man. Just chowing down, chilling. Look at that guy. Looks really nice in the dark tank, though. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I like this dude in dark tanks. I don't know, it gives off like this kind of like mean look, you know what I'm saying? But in the daytime, oh, he's scared. Oh, he'll run away. Look at him. There he goes, swimming away. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today's video is going to be a little different. It's about the bikers, but it's not my typical biker content that I usually put out on this channel. Something very special happened not that long ago, and yeah, we're going to go ahead and cover it.
Remember those days, those L's, I couldn't sleep right now. I get paid, vacay, I'm staying B-side. Breaking the blues over steak, I gotta eat right. You could be my peace sign. I don't need bad energy around me. I just need sun, you're so cloudy. I wake up good, you're so grouchy. Please get from around me.
So if you're familiar with the biker community or the biker Facebook groups, forums and stuff, I'm sure you've heard of the biker handbook that just came out. It's written by someone named Josh. He's a big player in the biker community. He just put out this handbook. It's supposed to be hella cool. And we got one. We got two, actually. My buddy that gave me the lights in one of my older videos, his name is Bichirs on Instagram. We'll go ahead and do his little feature thing right here. And then I'll go ahead and link his Instagram if I can. I don't know if I can. I don't think I've ever featured anyone on the channel before. But he's one of my buddies that helped me get this book, and without him, I probably wouldn't have ever gotten my hands on it. But while we're here at this house, I'm gonna go ahead and finish feeding these guys and finish feeding the goldfish. I'm gonna go ahead and do a water change, and then we're gonna end up going to Bichirs boy's house, and we're gonna go ahead and check out the book. I don't know if we're gonna check out the book then and there because of the whole pandemic thing. You know, like this whole 6 feet thing might be kind of weird with masks on and stuff. We're just gonna go check it out. But yeah, let's go ahead and get this water change started. Man, I don't know about you guys, but every time I water change, it's a super big mess. Like, my lids are always all over the place. My goldfish tank looks like a wreck. And, yeah, it's... Oh, look, automatic lights come on. But, yeah, it's super messy. Like, I'll have stuff all over the tanks, and I'll be moving in and out. I have pipes going down this way. I have a pipe going down this way. You can get a better view of that lap back there. Those patterns look really good. Look at that. Look at these guys. Look at these guys surviving. Look at them. But you can get a better view of these tetras. They're still chilling. It's just surprising. I don't even know what they eat in this tank. I think they just eat the little scraps of food from these guys right here. But I'm really glad the geos aren't chasing them down and killing them because, yeah, I kind of want to get some more. You see? Geos have the opportunity. What is that? Are they gonna... Is that a male and female? Alright guys, so we're done with the water change now. Look how cloudy my tank is. It's so cloudy that you can see a little light ray coming from the tank. And the reason why it was so cloudy is because I spent so much time just now trying to get my two loaches out of my K1 side. If you don't know what I'm referring to this. So I had two loaches that were in here. They love coming over to this side for some reason. I think it's to hunt snails because on this side there's a lot of snails. And then at night they go back here. I usually see them go from here to here to here to here. And I don't know what passage they have. I don't know how to get from one end to the other. I even blocked off the bottom with sand. So it'll kind of cover that gap. So as you can see, the sand is here, so it can help block off like the gaps and stuff so the fish can't slip in and out. But for some reason, they always find their way through. I don't know if it's like a little gap somewhere, but yeah, they slip in and out, and they're I think they like it. That's just the life of my two loaches that's in my sump area. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and wrap it up here and then turn the camera back on once we go to my buddy's house. Bashir. Wow, I guess we've been pronouncing it wrong.
It's easier.
Should we say Bashir now? I think I'm gonna start saying Bashir now. Bashir. Hey guys, look at my Bashir. It doesn't sound right.
It doesn't sound right. It sounds hella like.
It sounds fucked.
We can say Polly. Polly's cool.
Yeah, Polly's tight. I didn't know it was called Bashir though. Like I would hear people say Bashir all the time. It just didn't sound like right.
Yeah.
Alright, what's going on guys? Welcome back. It's been about a couple of days since we last picked up the camera. What we have here is what pretty much this video is about. It is the Biker Handbook by Josh from Josh's Fish. And we're going to go ahead and cover what my thoughts are on this book, why it's important, and why I like it so much. So before I was making videos on YouTube and posting up online and stuff, and even before I was into predatory fish, I was really into keeping discus fish. And my uncles were into discus, my dad was into discus, all my homies back then, they were all into discus. After seeing all these fish and hanging out with a lot of people that are into discus, that got me hooked from the get-go. The reason why I'm bringing this up is because when I was into discus, I would collect literature just like this. And yeah, I would enjoy reading them all the time. So I have 2 books here. I have more at my parents' house. I had a lot of posters that I ended up having to throw away. I was in and out of the Simply Discus forums and stuff. And it's things like this that make the hobby fun. Although nowadays you have like YouTube and stuff to look up like tutorials and carry guides and stuff, it's nothing like picking up a physical book and, you know, just checking it out yourself. Even though a lot of it is like pictures and, you know, it's just tight. As you can see here, this book goes into like super detail about discus fish and stuff, and I found it really neat because it had a lot of pictures and it was all high quality. It had like descriptions and stuff, species spotlights and all that. And that's exactly why this book is so important to me. I'm not 100% sure if there were books on bikers back in the day, but I think this is the first of its kind. I've never seen a biker handbook before, so if you've seen one before, link it down in the comments below and then I'll definitely check it out. But the most information I've ever got about bikers was in this book right here, but the only issue was I can't read this. It had some discus, so this is the reason why I kept the book for so long. But I remember in here there was some info on bikers. In this book, this is when I first saw bikers for the first Bichirs. Gotta start saying Bichirs. So this is when I first started seeing Bichirs back then when I was younger. So as you can see, there's like lower jaw, upper jaw, and then there was this too, all this. When I saw this book come out, a book that's fully dedicated on keeping Bichirs, it was just something really important, and I noticed that I had to pick this one up. And the best part about this is this book was created by someone that I've been following on YouTube for a long time. I've been following Josh's Fish and his whole paludarium, vivarium build, and yeah, his videos are super cinematic, and it's just is the icing on the cake. Like, for example, the story of this Senegal right here that was grown on land and stuff. This has been around for a long time, so it's really crazy to see it. The story being told in here, it's nuts. But yeah, the reason why I brought up the discus book is because this book right here was one of the most craziest books that I've ever seen when it came down to breaking down a specific species of fish. I can say that this book right here is very spot on with that discus book, but better. I'm not 100% sure if the creator of this book would like me to share like the content inside this book. So let me just go ahead and give you like a little breakdown of what I think this book is. It has everything you need. Literally, it's literally a handbook. It's not like this right here is a bunch of stuff, right? It shows you this, you know, like pictures and stuff, species and stuff, little details here and there. I'm talking about this book right here will even tell you how aggressive, statistically how aggressive your specific biker is compared to another. They even have a captive bred or wild caught like section dedicated to this topic in this book. This is something that we talk about on the channel. This is something that I've mentioned before and even asked questions on MFK about. It literally has everything that you would ever think about in this book. One of the cool things about this book is as I'm reading along and as I'm finding different names that's being mentioned in this book, I recognize a good amount of them that's in like the MFK forums and the Polypterus like Facebook groups and stuff. This book's actually dedicated to someone that's really, really special. He's someone that's been contributing a lot to the study for like Polypterus and stuff. So that's one really good thing about this is kind of like history, you know? I initially bought this book to be like a coffee table book at this house right here. Like put it on a coffee table so people can check it out and stuff. But I don't want to damage this at all. This book is really special. Like, for example, this book right here, this discus book, I would leave it on the counter for sure. I would leave it on the coffee table to let people check it out and stuff. This one hits differently. And check it out. It's even signed too, so that makes it even better. This is nuts, man. For as long as I'm going to keep Bichirs, I'm still going to cherish this book. This book is really, really important. I appreciate my buddy, Bichirs Boys. I'll go ahead and put his Instagram tag right here for helping me get this book. But yeah, making this video on this book right here was definitely a lot harder than I thought, because I just wanted to show you guys everything that's in this book. But like I said again, I don't want to be releasing information that this dude worked so hard on. And yeah, if you want to support, go ahead and buy yourself a copy of this book, because man, I'm probably still going to be looking at this after I make this video. So that's it for today's video. I just want to give you guys my first impression on the Bichirs handbook that just came out, made by Josh's Fish, fresh off the press. His channel needs no introduction at all, but I'll go ahead and leave his link in the description below. And I'd like to thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned for the next one. And peace, guys.